The more I think about life, the more I get confused. The older I get, life is most definitely like the Matrix. It's a big red pill, blue pill situation. You choose this can happen. You choose that, that's gonna happen. And it's one of the most confusing things ever because once you become aware of that, you always overthinking, trying to make the best decision. And no decision is technically the best decision because this could feel like the best decision you made right here. And then just because you went and met John, now you might end up in a bad situation 3 years later just because you met him. Or just because you met Sally Sue, now you end up a millionaire 3 years later because you met her. You get what I'm saying? So it's like just because it may seem like the best decision now, don't mean it's gonna be yield the best decision later. Every decision we make just it branches off to so many different things, and just thinking about that just confuses me. Cause at 25 years old, I'm at the I would say quarter life crisis stage. You know, usually people at 30 be trying to get their life together because it's 30 years old. Like everybody is scared of, oh, 3-0, I'm scared of the big 30. No, I was scared of 25 because that mean I got 5 years to get right, so I don't have the same complaints as the other 30-year-olds. I don't want to be at 30 trying to scramble, trying to figure out what's going on with certain things, and trying to catch up on the 8 ball of 12 years since high school. I don't want to be trying to catch up on the 8 ball. So the more I the more I research, the more I learn, and the more I realize that I don't know nothing. And that's the crazy thing about life. The more I research and get older, the more I realize that I don't know a thing. And you can feel like you smart, and then you meet people and you just feel so subpar in certain areas. Like, why don't I know that? Why didn't I know that? But that's why I'm in school now, man. I'm back in school. I've been in school for like probably a year and a half now. But even with that, it's like I'm learning things that I didn't think I was capable of learning. Didn't even think about learning. Because when you're in high school, you're not good at something. You just automatically some people like I'm not good at math. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at that. And then turns out that you actually could be good at it. Your brain may not have just been developed enough to pick up on it in that way. Then, like I probably thought I wasn't good at math. Didn't try that much. And now it's like me and math like best friends. Me and math go hand to hand. And I don't even know how that happened. You feel me? It's like I guess my brain is just able to pick up the concepts now. My brain is able to handle those sequences now. So it's just crazy how certain things can happen. And the reason why I say life is like the red pill, blue pill, is because I was in college, fresh out of the military at first, but I met one person. No, I met two people in college, and it kind of derailed that first college try. Um, my stepdad was saying he's gonna give me a car, and he came pick me up in the car. It's just me telling a story. Came pick me up in the car he's supposed to give me, and I left my schoolwork in the car because he was like he gonna bring it back the next day. Never didn't see him for another year after that. Didn't see the car. He talking about the car is in a whole different state in city in storage, and he can't get it. So now all of that schoolwork and every time I'm working on projects and things, papers and stuff, it's in a whole different area that I don't have a car to get to. Nobody's telling me where it's at, and so now I'm messed up school wise, trying to catch up. And then that led to me, stressing out and then getting involved with the wrong people. Now I'm not caring about school no more because I feel like I done got sabotaged in a way. I feel like I done got sabotaged in a way, and now I'm just focused on getting money. That's that red pill, blue pill type situation. And then now I'm back in school years later. But I could have been done. I'm like, dang, that decision for me to choose going and try to get this car from my from my stepdad. versus going to the class that day led me down the path of not caring about school or not trying to do certain things for the future, not even worried about it no more. Because you start feeling disappointed and discouraged when you do a lot of work, and then it just you kind of lose it. That's how I was in that mindset then, and but it led to me here now, and I'm a greater man. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy for me to think about, like, would I have done it different then? Like, would I have done it differently? And I can't honestly say that I would have, because I kind of appreciate the person I am now. Now, it is a lot of things I would change. Not a lot, but there are things that I would change. But it's like, would I have learned these same lessons? Would I have become the person I am now? Would I have as much depth to me now if I would have stayed in school then? Like, I probably been qualified for jobs and things in that nature, and now I had to be working on my undergrad. And now I'd have been done with it, working on something else, or probably not working on it at all. But who would I really be? Would it be somebody of substance, depth, somebody who understands and has life experiences? Because I have family members that did stay in school, got their undergrad, probably got multiple degrees now, but they don't have any life experiences, and we're same age or older, and real life things kind of stress them out, throw them off. It's like, yeah, you're qualified in this, but you're not kind of qualified in life, because you're probably locked up in a dorm the whole time just doing your studies. So you enter the real world as a grown up at this point, and don't know how to act or interact with grown ups or the real world. It's a shock, a culture shock. So I feel like it helped me in that instance for real, because now I'm going back to school. We all getting paid around the same amount anyways, no degree at this point with the people I know. So now it's like, well, I'm going back to school. My mind is able to pick up on the schooling, the studies, and curriculum a lot easier now. So that'll probably be a less stressful process for me. Um, I kind of know how to interact in the world that I created, in the world that's around me, and also just getting the opportunity to learn more now than I would have then. I want to know nothing about the world at 21. My mind is not even comprehending or has some capacity to understand how big and complex the world is, and how complex and how similar the world is everywhere. I wouldn't have been able to even just comprehend the slightest of that, the slightest anything of that. So I really just don't know when it like comes to that for real. And it just literally, like, now that I'm trying to make decisions about an unknown reality, an unknown future, unknown probability of maybe you will be married in this age range. You want this type of house, these type of kids, da 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 da, all that, and then some. So you try to make the best decisions to get you there, and it could seem like a good decision, and it could really be the worst decision you make. Like, as of now, I'm in two schools, different studies, and it sounds good, but who knows which path is the best? Because as of now, I'm at the crossroad of which path should I take. You get what I'm saying? As the studies start to kind of ramp up and need more time to study both, and I only have a limited amount of time. So now I'm at the crossroad of which one do I pick? Pick one, then finish the other later, or pick which one do you pick first? Which one is gonna put you behind, like schedule wise? Which one is gonna let you into the workforce earlier? That's what I'm like battling right now, and it's like life literally has no right answer, because you don't know what's gonna happen. You could pick this and think it's the best choice, and something totally different in your life can happen and throw you off just because. You get what I'm saying? Like it just another story. I chose I was making music, doing music videos. So I chose to go shoot a music video out of town with my homeboy. And in my mind, this is the best decision to do because I have some time. If I need to get these videos done, these videos could probably help me propel in the field I'm trying to enter at that point in time. The video cinematic field, videographer, cinematic, music video, musician field. But making that choice on that timeline, I kind of rushed to do it. Like got out there, like it was a cool time. Then my car ended up getting totaled. So now it's like I thought I made the best decision, but me making that decision ended up putting me in a reality timeline that I did not expect because my car was basically almost paid off. Literally all my bills were debt was almost gone until that happened. And so that set me back another 2 years back minimum on the timeline that I had planned, and I was on schedule to be done. A year left on my car, no other bills. That happened, stuff changed. You know what I'm saying? Pushed me back a good 2 to 3 years, timeline wise. So that's why I said life is like the Matrix. You pick this can happen. You pick that can happen. But it's just not clear cut because it's branches and other things attached to it. If I could control everything and no outside forces play no factor, then cool. But with outside forces playing a factor in life, man, it's so unpredictable. You can try your hardest to to do it, but it's just so unpredictable. And really, like that's all I got to say on it. Um, just don't stress yourself trying to make everything perfect. It's really the like message of the video because you can't control everything. Don't just go with hope and don't just go with the flow. Still be proactive, active what you do, active in what you do, and don't wait for anything to happen to you. But also don't be discouraged if things don't go exactly how you want them to go. Just kind of be happy with knowing that you're being active, proactive, and making the progress that you are making because you could not make any progress. I'm not as down about anything that happened is because progress never slowed for me. Even with my timelines changing, my progression in life has never stopped or slowed. Maybe slowed. I can't even say slowed. I continue to grow and achieve things. Just maybe not in the order that I would expect it. But also, like I was saying, even with that happening with my car, that made me lock in with in my mental because that could have sent me to a dark place. So now I gotta train and focus on myself to make sure that my mind doesn't get stuck and locked away in a depressed, saddened state. Because who's gonna be happy about having to spend more money, losing a vehicle? Nobody's gonna be happy about that. But you have to keep doing things to know that everything happens for a reason. And I got another car like a week later, 2 weeks later, 2 weeks later at the max, which I'm in now, a better car. So, and it's a car I always wanted. I always wanted. So it's like, man, everything happens for a reason, and it allowed me to like search within with being immobile, and then going through trying like the darkness trying to creep in on me. I was still going to the gym, eating right, just learning. It just made me want to be prepared even more and not be a victim of life. I didn't want to become a victim of life as easy as that happened because literally I was on schedule and life just flipped upside down. Very like no resistance, very quick, no resistance. And with that, it's just like, oh, yeah, okay, I understand now. So that's all I gotta say on that. The weather out here is cold. I mess my nose up. But let me know what y'all feel about that. Do y'all relate to it? Any advice to other people you think like going through life things, not where they want to be and things like that. Leave a leave a subscription. Don't forget to subscribe. Trying to get to 3,000 and things like that. But I'm at work. I need to go ahead and get up in here before they get to tripping because it's hard when you like real reliable and useful. They need you. They need you. They need you. But hey, it's your boy NERO GLACE means Black Ice. If it's your first time here, I appreciate it. If you made it this far, um, that's all I gotta say, man. Life is like the red pill, blue pill. You gotta choose one, but it may not give you exactly what you asked for. Straight up, straight up. But I'm gonna get it with y'all next time, man. It's all love.